What is good? It is Sam here, and today I wanted to talk about why Andrew Yang. I believe that Andrew Yang is not even slightly trying on YouTube. However, he's still ranking #1 on YouTube relative to the other candidates, and he's not actually putting any effort in. So think about that for a second. Imagine if something was coming easy to you and you weren't even trying at it. Imagine if you actually put in the effort. Say somebody who was like an extremely fast runner, that they were just like insanely fast, right? Just naturally, and they just didn't do anything about it, right? But Andrew Yang says he wants to be president, so you would think that he'd be putting effort into here, right? At some point, right? It is only the #2 largest site on the planet. So I want to get into some of that. But before we do that, if this is your first time here, what is good? My name is Sam, and for those of you who are returning, it is good to see you. You had better be pressing that thumbs up button. All right, with that being said, let's get into it. So here we have Social Blade. Social Blade ranks different social media sites on the statistics that it is able to pull from the web. Okay, so Andrew Yang's um, YouTube channel is growing rapidly. So when I started looking at his channel about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, I think he had around 60,000 followers, subscribers, and now he's got over 104,000. So growing very, very quickly. And if you come down here to the views, he's got over 1 million views within the last 30 days. That's a tremendous number of people. Now, why do I say that this is something that somebody who says they want to be president should put some effort into? Because it is the second largest site on the planet. And the other thing, how long is it going to take somebody to get in front of 1 million people in the real world? Duh. You can get in front of a shitload more people by doing it efficiently, by using the internet. There's 1 million people paying attention, or even if every single video is watched, somebody watches every video twice, that's still over 500,000 people. I'm sure that's not the case. It's not with my videos, so I don't think it would be true with anybody else's, although it could be. But the amount of attention that's there that's just completely getting ignored is such a wasted opportunity, because by putting more effort in there, you're going to stimulate the people who are already interested, and it's just going to flourish into something much bigger. But there's no effort, and I'm going to show you why. I mean, like, there's just no one's putting any effort into that. I'm going to get into some examples in a second here, but first, we've been doing a YouTube search volume ranking. By the way, if you want to check it out, it's in the channel. Click on there. And what I do is I rank the candidate. It's at 12 months, 3 months, and 1 month. And what is it's based on the search volume on YouTube. So we put in each candidate's name for the 12-month period, and we stack rank them 1 through 10, who had the highest and who had the lowest. And we do that for the 3-month and the 1 month, and then we take an average. And this is really trying to capture the essence of like what is going on in America, right? That's the point. That's what I'm trying to understand. Okay? And if you agree with this, then share this video with somebody that helps out the channel and press that thumbs up button. But he's coming out #1, and he's been #1 for the past 3 times we've done this ranking. We did it on 9/1, 9/16, and 9/29. So he's been #1 across the board on this ranking. So it's clearly he's indexing very well. And then what I wanted to show you is the examples of why. I have 2 good examples, and I could go on, but we're going to take a look at 2 things on here. First of all, the lack of effort is that you see the video was posted. Well, first of all, there's 3 things I wanted to touch on. The lack of output, right? So over the past week, he's had 3 videos published, right? Within the last 7 days here, these 3 right here. But he's had a lot more interactions than just 3 interactions over the past week, I'm sure. This should be documented and put online. He's been campaigning Those should be filmed and they should be put online. He's got all shit that's a fucking minute long. Like people want to watch interviews. People want to watch these magic moments or that might come up in just conversations. You know, that stuff should be going online. And YouTube's just it's getting completely just ignored because of that. There's only 3 videos up, and they're all like a minute long. Like there's so much wasted opportunity here. Next example I wanted to get into is this here, right? So we have a video here for 1 minute and 3 seconds, right? Thumbnail seems to be fine. I'm sure there could be a lot of that's definitely fucking missed opportunity there for the thumbnail, but in my opinion. But then the title is hashtag YouTube Yang Gang. You're like, I wonder if I'm sorry, hashtag Andrew Yang, and then you're like, well, maybe that's what they thought the most appropriate title would be, right? Because it's super descriptive of the video. I don't know. But then if you come over to Instagram, you see the same video is posted right here. And yes, one is off by 1 second. And that's what YouTube does sometimes. Like I'll have videos on my phone that'll be like, 15 minutes long and 3 seconds. And I upload it and it says it's 15 minutes and 4 seconds. And, or just sometimes it goes the other direction. Same thing with Instagram. So on Instagram, it says it's 1 minute and 2 seconds. And on YouTube, it says it's 1 minute and 3. But I did watch it and it is the same video. And it's literally just posted from Instagram to YouTube. There's like, what kind of effort is that to say that you're trying, right? Like, I understand there's probably a lot of things going on, but like, it's the biggest site, the second biggest site in the planet. And then another example is, look over here, right? So this fellow they have right here, okay, this guy right over here is Casey Neistat, right? And he is a very successful YouTuber with a tremendous following of like 11 or 12. I don't even know last time I looked at his stuff, but it's in double digit of millions of subscribers. And he's been on YouTube for a long time, so he has a ton of awareness around him. And to have an interview clip, it looks like, for this video, and to not highlight Casey Neistat's name in the title is just very amateurish, or just a complete and utter lack of awareness around the strategy of like what's happening on these platforms, if that makes sense. Yes, I understand that there's probably a lot of stuff going on, but this is like from an SEO standpoint on YouTube, his name's going to over-index relative to weekly recap 930. You know what I mean? Like weekly recap 930 is like only going to apply to fucking the people on your channel probably, and not a lot of other people. But putting Casey Neistat in the title, then you're going to pick up some long tail searches for Casey Neistat, and it's just, you're going to pull in more attention. So those are some of like the examples of like why I say Andrew Yang's just not trying on YouTube. Like I did a deep dive on his channel before, and there's just many things about the channel that it is not optimized for putting out your message to achieve whatever objective you're trying to do, as in like run for president. So you can share this video with him if or his team if you found value in here. Maybe they will as well. And if you want to leave a comment, use the hashtag Stolt at the end, at the beginning of your comment, or hashtag Stolt, so this way I can read it at the end of some of these videos and answer it. Peace out.